is Apple. We are trading in the morning here. We're just doing some live trades here. Um, Live in the sense that it's done right in front of you. This is the live market going on, but this is on a simulated account. Um, just to show some of the skills and how the market actually trades. So far today, it's 9:59, 10 o'clock in the morning here in Boston. I'm up $4,500 already for the day. I'm up $200 now in this one trade here. Um, I've only got on 300 shares. Um, this market may try to go up a little higher. If the market can break past 588.64, I'm going to probably go long again. 588.65, 588.70. How much more time do we have? We have 30 seconds left on this 1 minute candle. So if I get in now, I still have like 30 seconds to possibly make money before it pulls back. And it is going to pull back at some point. I still have on the 300 shares. We're up $400 on those 300 shares now. So let's do this. Let's sell one. Let's sell two. Keep more of the money. Right? So we'll sell 200 of the shares. Now we only have on 100 shares, and we're still up $118 here. I would like to be able to add more to the position, but I don't want to get in when it pulls back. I'd rather be getting out and waiting for another opportunity. And when these things come into a high here on 1 minute, it's normally going to pull back. And I'm focusing more on the 1 minute because this is my entry and exit, and I want to get in and out. So we're plus $90 still. We'll just take it here, plus 58. So we'll take it there. So we were at 4,200 before, or something like that. Now we're at 564. So we probably made $250 off that trade. Considering it didn't break the high of where I'd like it to have broken, I'm now going to just delever a little bit and go back down to less share size. Whenever I start my trades, I like to start them off with a low amount of share size, so this way I don't get confused or nothing can happen that would completely damage my P&L. Especially right now, I'm up $4,500 so far for the day. There's no reason, I mean, it's only 10 o'clock in the morning, but there's no reason to add a lot more leverage right now for anything. I just want to keep the money now. Now it's just icing on the cake, icing on the cake, icing on the cake. And you have to think that way, icing on the cake, icing on the cake. And so on the 15 minute, we had a big green bar at the open. We had two bars going up green, and now we're getting our first pullback, which is fine, no big deal. Now the pullback on the 15 minute, we want to see how much of a pullback it ends up being. If it completely erases this green candle in front of it, we might have a problem. And it just depends, because it can come down to this blue line down here, and the blue line is the 8 simple period moving average. So just keep those things in mind. 15 minute for the trend, 5 minute for momentum, 1 minute for entry and exit. Okay. Market's still going. Okay. Let's see what happens here. So I'm up, I think, what, 4,500? Yeah, $4,564. But this can be done easily, folks. Every day I see these, move go up. I waited a lot this morning. I didn't just normally take the trades at the open, because some mornings I don't do that. And the reason I didn't do that is because today I figured, if you look at my mouse here on the daily chart, this Apple's come down far enough. Okay, it's over now. So if you're in short and you're a swing trader, position trader, you can expect to feel some kind of a pullback in your trade today if you're short Apple over a longer period of time, because it's pullback day. 3 to 5 bar rule. The market's done at least 3 to 5 bars down here, and then today we'll get a green bar up. Anticipating this, I wanted to go long, but when the market opened, the very first candle was this big red candle down here on the 5 minute. That's the candle I was looking at, right? This big red candle goes all the way down here, and it's reflected in this big green candle, because that's the long wick. All that selling that happened on the 5 minute, that's the long wick, right? If you were to take this 5 minute candle, this red bar, and you take this green one, and you take this one, that would be the 15 minute bar. That would be this whole bar right here. and because of the red and all the wick at the bottom of the red, you had this here. And so I didn't know if the market was going to continue to go down and try to make a new low, or I wasn't sure. And the way I trade is I trade what I see and not what I think. I have analysis, I have everything. I do technical analysis, I do a lot of those things, pre-market analysis, all kinds of homework. But when I'm day trading, I will trade what I see, not what I think. But I do have some kind of an analysis to be able to tell what's going to go on that day. Um, not predict, not guesstimate, but be able to anticipate. Because you could go long or short, right? So if you're anticipating, that means you are in a neutral position where you can go either way. If you think about it that way, always anticipating, not really predicting or knowing where it's going to go, but willing to follow because you're anticipating, and that's why you do your research. So okay, we got another trade maybe setting up here in Netflix. It's above the dollar amount, 105, 106. I like to look at trades that get above the dollar amount. Works very well for me today as well. Netflix, we're getting a pullback. I'm not sure how big this pullback could be, but I'm going to take some of this in Netflix here. So we have 300 shares we just got in on Netflix. The high here is at 105.50, and that's probably about 25 cents away from where we're in now. So I'm plus $6 so far. We only get 300 shares on, so it's nothing to be terrified of. But if this trade goes, which it normally will, we could potentially make some money off of this. And this is going to go, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. And we have on 300 shares. I guess we'll sell one here, right? We'll sell one. We'll keep some of the money. Always keep the money. If it wants to run to the moon from there, I don't care. But I've kept some of the money initially. We'll sell a little bit more. I should have really had on maybe more shares. It just broke right through that high. There it goes. And it's just this may just keep going. We won't make this video too long, but I just wanted you guys to kind of get a sort of feel on how I'm taking some of my trades, or just watch me trade. This is the very first leg up, pull back, second leg up. I like to trade the second leg up. That's my thing. So we still got on 100 shares. Now we're still in plus $78. Small money, but I'm up 4,500 in Apple. Why would I want to add so much leverage into Netflix? It looks like it's going to go. It's an amazing trade. It's a good trade, but we've already got money for the day. And if I just relax, we could probably get up to 10 or 15,000 today. Because there will be other opportunities to add leverage. You don't have to take every opportunity to add leverage. It took me a long time to get that as well. So we'll take the money there. So we're plus 171 in Netflix. Let's go over to Google and see what Google's doing. Nothing in Google. A little slow here. Nothing I want to trade right now anyway. This may make a new high though. It's tired. It's gone down a good little bit, but maybe I'll come back to it. I think Apple's gonna go again. That's what I think is gonna happen. I think Google may go as well. Let's go check on Apple real quick. See what Apple's doing. Don't have to rush to get in any trades right now. Yeah, Apple's gonna go again. It broke this high here when I guess while we were trading Netflix. You can't watch everything at the same time. That's it. And I refuse to just put on trades that I can't watch and put on a stop loss. And yeah, it's gonna go, and I'm gonna be in 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 trades at the same time. That's not the way I trade. You can make plenty of money just trading one symbol. So you don't have to constantly. There are times where you do that because the market's just running so well that you can do that. And even then, I would put on a little bit of leverage. But the only reason why I'm not doing that today is because it's too early in the morning. I'd rather do that late in the day when the market has a clear direction and I'm just kind of following it and I'm in there and working with it. You know what I mean? That makes a lot more sense. Right now, yes, you could possibly do it and get away with it, but it's just not the way I trade. It works for a lot of other traders, though, I tell you that. But you have to do what you're comfortable with in the end. And I'm comfortable with not doing that. Okay. So okay, this is just another chart session here with Tough Guy Trading, and happy to have you guys with us to trade live on the live market, so you guys can kind of get a feel for what I do. The way I look at the markets, this is a big up move overnight, comes down. The next candle completely erases the red candle in front of it. First wave up, second wave up, pull back from the second wave. This is the third wave up. This is going to keep going, obviously. I am up 4,500. I'm going to take a small trade here. Small risk, 300 shares, nothing major. If the market wants to turn around and go the other way, then I'll be gone at a small loss, because I don't win on every single trade. I'm just safe on every single trade. So sometimes, being safe in anything in life is always more rewarding than taking a bunch of risks. You'll just get there. It just takes a longer time to get there, and sometimes being safe doesn't always look cool. But it's not about cool, it's about money. And it's about being consistently profitable. So, okay, so this is Apple. No big deal. We'll go back and check Netflix. Nothing going in Netflix still. We had a big, huge pop on the 15-minute, because like I said, 15-minute for the trend, 5-minute for momentum, 1 minute for entry and exit. So the 5-minute, the momentum is still to the upside. We may be getting another entry candle here if this breaks this high here at 105.90. Right, I'd want to be in before it gets to 106, because at 106.05 or 106.10, 106.11.12, I'd probably be selling some. All right, so you probably want to be in before that. I'm not going to be able to watch everything. Like I always say, there's so many things trading at the same time. Like, you can't physically trade everything, and I have to trade with comfort all the time. So the comfort's a big deal to me. Okay, so thank you for joining Tough Guy Trading. We appreciate you guys trading with us live today, and look to see more charts like this in the future.